All right, everyone, welcome to the show. This show is about how to build or how to raise your self-esteem. If you feel like your self-esteem is not where it should be, this is a show for you. So, welcome to the show, those of you that are watching live. And if you're watching a recorded version of this show, make sure you check out our previous videos as well. So, today I have with me Justin Kuntz. He's a certified hypnotherapist and a very well-known internet marketer. He's a personal friend of mine. My name is Esteban Baez. I am a master in the martial arts of Taekwondo. I'm a fifth degree black belt. And this show is all about building your self-esteem. So Justin, are you there? Are you live?
Yes, Esteban, how you doing? Master Baez, can you hear me okay?
Yes, thank you so much. I'm doing very good.
Awesome. Yes, nice to see you. Thank you for having me here. Thank you to our viewers. Thank you, viewers. Today we're going to be talking about specifically, how to use NLP to raise your self-esteem. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Excellent. I'm very excited. I'm a student of Tony Robbins for many years now. When I first heard of Anthony Robbins, I was maybe 19 years old, maybe even younger, and that was my first introduction to NLP. It was through Tony Robbins. Then later on, I got into Richard Bandler and Paul McKenna, and those of you that know who these people are, um, you're really going to enjoy today's video because it's about neuro-linguistic programming and how to use NLP to raise your self-esteem. So Justin, that's the question today. What's your answer to that? How can we use self-esteem to NLP to raise our self-esteem?
Well, NLP itself, uh, basically is the modeling of people who have already achieved success. That is the true basis and foundation. But when we model these people, what we're doing is not just looking at what they do, but also what's happening inside their mind. What do they visualize? How do they visualize? What do they say to themselves? How do they say those things to themselves? How do they feel, as well as what they actually do in the world? So what NLP, or Neuro-linguistics programming, has done is distilled some of the greatest processes that happen in the back of the mind on a near subconscious level, distilled those processes down into replicatable techniques that you can do yourself on your own time, or you can even go to a professional to help learn these things. So with NLP, what you're going to learn today is a very powerful technique that you can do with us to actually make a change inside your mind about how you see yourself. And that's going to change your self-esteem.
Excellent, excellent. Great. Well, this is what this is all about. So why don't we get right into the technique for today? Now, our goal with the show is not just to give you information, but also to give you some practical application so you can begin to reprogram, if you would, your self-esteem. And so, Justin, why don't we give me instructions? I'm going to be doing the technique here on my end, and you can show me or guide me and guide our viewers as well. So everyone, please enjoy the technique. Here we go.
Awesome. Thank you, Master Baez. What I'd like you to do, now this is an interesting thing. Now, while I am a certified hypnotist, a hypnotherapist, we're not going to go into hypnosis today, okay? What you're going to do is actually take a subconscious process, or a process that's normally in the back of your mind that you are not aware of, and you're going to make it conscious, and you're actually going to make changes to it. So this technique is an active technique. So what I'd like you to do is, while you are sitting comfortably, I want you to sit up, okay, and give me your full attention, okay? Now, just like anything, the more you do a skill, the better you get at it. And if you have never changed or worked with your visualization before, It may be a little difficult, the first time that you try this. What I recommend is that at the end you just restart the technique and you run it through again, and you'll notice that each time you do this technique that's building your self-esteem, it becomes easier and easier to do it. Just like riding a bike. We all know about that. So what we're going to do is actually change how we see ourselves. Now, you may not realize it, but you have a picture of yourself in your mind. And throughout the day, whenever you think about how you are going to succeed at something or interact in any situation, you pull up that picture and you base your expectations on that picture, along with other things. But by changing that picture, we're able to change how we feel about ourselves, how we see ourselves, and then the outcome that we expect to happen in our lives. So what I'd like you to do is close your eyes. That's right. Go ahead and close your eyes. And take a moment to clear your mind. Now, that doesn't mean shutting off all your thoughts, but simply slowing your thoughts down. And allow all the thoughts that are racing through your mind to pace through your mind, to slow down. That's right, they're still there, but you're slowing them down and you're gaining control over your mind. And now notice the space in between your thoughts. Now, while you have thoughts in your mind, there's a space in between them. Really begin to notice the space in between your thoughts. The space growing larger. The thoughts slowing. And you have control over your mind and your thoughts. And allow the space to grow longer. And now we're going to do an exercise to help you gain control of your visualization. Right now, imagine in your mind a red square. A red square. A red square. Now make that into a blue square on purpose. Make it a blue square. A blue square. And now make it into a blue circle. A blue circle. A blue circle. And you have the ability to change the pictures in your mind. And now imagine yourself. Picture yourself on just a normal day. Picture yourself and see yourself. The average you. The everyday you. And now take that picture and bring it closer to you. And make it brighter. Bring it closer to you and make it brighter. Bring it closer to you and make it brighter. And notice how you feel now as you see yourself bigger and brighter. You see yourself bigger and brighter. Notice how the content of the picture changes. Notice how what's in the picture may change as you have changed only these two things. You brought it closer to you and made it brighter. And notice how you feel as you see yourself. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. And I'd like you to notice how you changed as you made that that difference in how you see yourself. Go ahead and open your eyes. Open your eyes now. And notice how you changed, how you felt as you changed that picture. Master Baez, how did you feel? And how did you change as you changed that picture?
Well, the first thing that stood out was that you said that we can change our thoughts. And what was interesting to me was that when you said change the blue square, the red square into a blue square, and then transform that and make it into a circle, I literally saw how I can do that. And instantly I thought, what else could I change? If I, what else could I change? When you asked me to picture my everyday self, I started to see, well, I would change that. I could change this. I started to believe a little bit more that I could change a couple of things in my everyday life. That was the main feeling that I got from the exercise.
Excellent. That's very good. And that's absolutely true. Now, one of the interesting things is I didn't tell you that specifically, but you came up with it on your own. And that's what's truly unique, is that you are making the change in your life. And you're absolutely right. How you do anything is how you do everything. And your ability to change the square from red square to a blue circle is a metaphor or a sample of, on a larger scale, your ability to change your own mind. Now we're going to do another exercise and build upon what we just did. Okay?
Okay, great. I'm
Go
ready.
ahead and close your eyes. All right? And what I'd like you to do is bring up a happy feeling. Bring up inside the feeling of joy, the feeling of happiness. Now you have the ability to do that. You have the ability to bring up feelings. And there's a lot that you can do with this ability. The more you work at it, the better you get at it. But simply bring up a feeling of joy, contentment, happiness. If it helps, you can think of something that makes you feel happy. You can picture that in your mind, a memory, a person, a thing, and feel that joy. Feel happiness now in your body. And now, as you feel that happiness, you feel your joy, you feel your happiness and your contentment, hold on to that feeling as you see yourself again, feeling good. Picture yourself. See yourself now, just your everyday self. And already that picture is beginning to change as your feelings of happiness wash over it. Your feeling of joy and contentment combine with this picture. Now increase the feeling. Feel even better. Feel even happier. Even more contentment. And again, bring that picture closer to you, larger and brighter. Bring it closer to you and notice how your feelings of happiness increase. Your feelings of joy now increase as you see yourself even larger and brighter. Your feelings are increasing. That's right. And again, bring up those feelings and bring the picture closer to you. Brighter, larger, more solid, more real. And notice how the picture changes, how you see yourself. That's right. And pull up that feeling even stronger and bring that picture closer to you, larger and brighter, more solid and more real. And lock it into place now. Lock it into place. That's right. And in your mind, in the back of your mind, very quickly, run through this exercise 5 times. Pull up the feeling, bring the picture of you closer. Really fast now. And when you're done with that, open your eyes. All right. Now, notice how you've changed. Master Baez, tell me, what happened?
All right, this is very interesting. This exercise, um, the feeling, this is what came up to my mind was that in some circumstances, I allow people or I blame people for the way that I feel, right? I might say, you're making me feel this way, but I realize that I can pull up a feeling like that. He said, go ahead and feel happy. I had to trigger a couple memories, and then the memories went away and the feeling remained. So it's interesting how I can hold on to happiness. I can use memories to bring it up, but then I remember what feeling happy feels like. And then I also remember that there are days that I wake up and I'm not feeling naturally happy, but I can use this exercise to bring it up. Now, how did I feel? I felt like I had more control over my feelings. That's the main idea that I felt practicing the exercise, and I also have control over what I focus on. So you told me to do it 5 times, in the back of my mind. So I went there and I replayed the memories that made me feel good. I was the one telling my mind what to focus on. So it was interesting. I was looking, it was like as if I was looking at myself from the outside, seeing myself saying, no, don't look at that, look at this, and play that, and look at that over and over again. And naturally, if I'm rehearsing a good memory, I'm going to feel good. So that's what I felt.
Excellent. Very nice, Master Baez. Now, what you're going to find as we wrap this up is that the more you do that exercise, the more control you gain of your feelings, of course. And what will happen is you'll begin to overlap the feeling of joy and happiness with the picture of you. And every time you see yourself, you'll feel good. And when you feel good, you'll see yourself.
That's powerful. That's powerful. And as we've told our viewers, and if you watch some of our previous shows, a basic definition of self-esteem is how you generally feel about yourself. So I guess these exercises, if you practice them, if we practice them, because I'm going to continue to practice this one, is going to help us to feel better about ourselves every single day of our lives. Now, what would you say to our viewers that say, well, it's hard for me to pull up a feeling. I don't really have good memories of happiness. What would you say to a viewer that really believes that their life is horrible, or they have evidence and memories that tell them, my life is really horrible. I don't really know how to feel happy. What would you say to our viewers that don't have that or access to those emotions?
That's a really, really good question. What I would suggest is that simply begin with the feeling of neutral. Neutral is a very powerful state to be in. Neutral allows you to then choose what comes next. Now we all do have memories that are bad. We also have memories that are very good. Now sometimes in our mind, those memories are more in the forefront, and the good ones are more behind. And what might happen is that it's hard for us to see those good memories when we have all the bad ones in front of us.
Okay.
Now, what you can do is the same way that you brought that picture forward, you can also push pictures back. Uh, you know, simple way and a very good exercise for you to do is to be able to take all the bad memories and just start to push them back, make them dimmer and just darker, a little fuzzy, a little out of focus, and just push them further back and go through all those memories, and one time just push them back and you'll notice how you feel changes. It might even feel a little weird or awkward at first. And then after doing that, you can then take those good memories and begin to pull them forward. And what you're doing is you're literally rearranging how you sort and what you keep in front of you.
Thank you, Justin, so much for that excellent answer. I think that I couldn't have explained that. That was really good. And I like how you said that sometimes, we all have good memories, but if we have bad memories here, then it's harder for us to access them. So we have to believe then that there is some good thought or feeling inside of us, and it's just being overlapped by all the negatives. So we got to find neutral. That's great. I like that. Justin, thank
Mm-hmm.
you so much. I think this is all the time we have for today. Thank you, everyone, for watching the show. Again, I want to extend an invitation for you to visit our website, reprogramyourself.com. And in there, we have a secret technique that we're not going to be sharing in the live uh, broadcast. So make sure you register on our website. And I'm also going to give you a link to all these videos. We're going to create a blog or a site for all our members to have access to all these videos, and you can practice these and view them as many times as you would like. Justin, any final thoughts or any final words?
Final thoughts. See you next week.
Very good, very good. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will see you again next Thursday, again, same time, 10:30 in the morning Eastern Time. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.